Just as a disclaimer, this is like a really low effort video, and the tier list is for average players, not pros, because pros are gonna make every character look really good. There's examples about why we ranked characters as we ranked them. In the video, it'll just be footage of how we ranked them. I'm not a pro. My highest floor is 4.8, even though it says 4.7, because I decided to play like a goof using Faust one day. Thank you for watching.
Alright, this is our Guilty Gear Strive tier list with my friend EJ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's just dirty.
What do you mean?
You mean all the
I'm
gross
just-
characters.
I'm just horny, not dirty.
Oh. Okay, so basically, I don't like D tier. So you want to just do up, down to C?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave this as we don't know where to put him.
We're Asians. We don't know who, so there's no D for us.
Yeah, there's literally
Wait a
none.
minute.
I'm kidding. Alright, so you want to go alphabetical order or just like how it is? Cause Soul.
Well, I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. He's plus on a lot. He's really oppressive. Now, playing against him is not fun. Playing as him is fun, just because you can dog on people.
Yeah.
I
He has an option for everything. So.
Yeah, and I played solo against you, and you hated it.
Nope.
I don't know. With the next balance patch, he'll probably be reined in. His standing kick is busted.
I know, but they're probably just gonna do some, damage reductions on his move. I wish they can adjust the frame data, but that's probably not gonna happen.
It's probably not, because his standing kick in past games was 5-frame startup, and in one game it was a 3-frame startup, and they gave it back. I don't know why, because he was from what I heard in past games, he was strong, but he was just balanced.
Right.
He's mostly plus. You can punish him, but he's like a bruiser, so he's still gonna take a lot of punishing in order to actually kill him. So he's like a souped up Potemkin on crack.
And if you stand close to him, he can just 5P.
Yeah, he can. His 5P in close slash is ridiculous. It chains into itself. And then he'll just crank your risk meter up.
Yep. And he can break in the middle of your combo. So that's big move.
Yeah. Kai. I'm gonna put him in B.
But I made mac and cheese, so can you come home?
Yeah. Very generic and more balanced and so.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's not good. I played him for a little bit at the start of the game, and he feels good to play, but he feels a little bit disjointed.
True, but he has range and he can go in, and he has a DP, so well.
Oh yeah, DPs in this game are really important. That's why Soul's top tier too, because if he didn't have invulnerability on his wake up, I think it would help a lot. But good souls will always use their DP on wake up.
Right.
Same with Kai's, but Kai's much more balanced. He's like a mid-range soul with less damage.
True.
I think he's good because stunnage gives him, if you have stunnage on someone or a shock state, you're gonna be doing damage even while they block. It's not a lot, but it'll chip them down. So he's like a balanced, slower soul. It's not bad.
True.
I think his 6P is really good. But he has problems getting in, and his mix-ups require Roman cancels, and Soul doesn't need meter to be good. Kai does.
But he does have, he does have an option for everything. So just
that's true. May, a lot of people say she's S tier. I actually want to put her in high A.
I mean, okay, her skill floor is so low in a sense that you don't really have to learn a game to play her. You kind of you kind of have to learn how to play May instead of how to play Guilty Gear Strive because you just Tosugeki out of your way every single time. So yeah,
The skill floor is really low, but the skill ceiling it's not as high as other characters. That's why I want to say it's A. Like she's low as high A, in between. Um, she's definitely good. She can spam dolphins into winning, and she's plus on heavy dolphin and negative on slash. But even if it's negative on slash, like it's hard to punish. It's a 5-frame gap, and some characters have 5-frame startups, so it's just up to priority.
right.
Maybe I'll put S tier because she can get a full wall break combo on command grab in the corner. And getting out of the corner when she has a reversal that's charged, not like Dragon Punch motion, that's insane.
And also she can super into midair, which is annoying.
Yeah, she can lock you down pretty hard. Oh my god, there's a vacuum going on in the back.
Nice. I couldn't hear it anyway, so
Okay.
probably won't pick up. Yeah.
Axel. I actually think he's like low A tier. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Like
I
good
mean,
Axels will make it hurt.
But you need a big brain to play him. Because I mean, if you don't have your moves and you whip one move, and the opponent will be just in your face, and you're probably gonna lose.
I played against a floor 10 Axel, and it wasn't like he was spamming. It was just more like his reactions were really good. So getting in was a nightmare. And
Right.
a good Axel will force you out. The only thing that I can say is his disjointed hitbox comes with disjointed hurt boxes. So it's like if you can 6P some of his moves that hit above your waist, you will get hit if you're playing Axel. So even off of counter hit though, they'll still have countermeasures.
But still, his charge attack is just full screen attack that can chip even if you block.
Yeah, also
it's
he
kind of
doesn't need
bullshit.
meter to be good, because he gains
Right.
meter passively. He'll use Roman cancels more or less for defensive reasons, because he's not going to want to get in too close.
Right.
Babe, I missed
I
you,
think-
but made
I think
mac
he's
and
good.
cheese, so can you come home?
Yeah, and
Go ahead.
he's a long-haired Dio, so that makes him even that.
Oh yeah, his supers Sickle Storm. It's all right. It's a reversal super. His time stop is a meme, but I mean I like JoJo, so I'm gonna give it points for that. But like it's okay. Some
I mean,
people see
you can one shot with it. So
really.
I mean, not one shot, like one combo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a full combo. But then if people are expecting it, I mean you can probably get a hit confirm into the second phase of it for the time stop. You can do that, so that is pretty good.
True.
It's like guaranteed damage if you're good.
Right. The possibility is there. So
Chip, I'm just gonna put S tier.
as
Yeah.
yeah.
If anything, he's either S tier or high A. The reason why I would put him high A is because his execution floor needs to be perfect. If you screw up against a good soul, you're getting blown up.
No, but it's well, once you're familiar with him, it's kind of hard to screw up since it's always your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, unless you whiff that bad, and also even if you return to neutral game, you're probably gonna take the stage again as Chip. So
So would you put him S tier, like above May or below May?
no, I agree with you because you can still punch him, and if he got punished, it's big damage on his health bar, so it's there. But it's just very annoying to play against him since they're blocking the whole time, and you're probably gonna get in 2 combo and kill him anyway. But still, I still want to play the game a little bit more. So
The whole point of Chip is to have an OP character with a low health pool, with a little bit
right,
less damage to compensate. Because if it was Soul's damage, it wouldn't be fun. But
right,
he does have an invincible reversal, I think, on startup only. That's Beta
right.
Blade. He has a teleport that is near instantaneous 2 ways. Command grab with ridiculous range and damage. He doesn't need meter to be good, but he can use meter to become extreme.
Yeah, he's like Yasuo in League of Legends, but on crack.
Yeah, literally. His supers are actually pretty good. Off of hit confirm or just random if you can catch someone off guard. Yeah, just getting blown up. He's like, I would say he's S tier in the right hands only, but to the average player, he's easily A tier because they can spam their way to the win.
True. Yeah.
I think this whole tier list is just for average players. Of course, pros with their own characters are gonna have like their own scene on. Like if a good Kai was super good, he'd probably say S tier just because of certain reasons. But
Yeah, the pros. I mean, the difference between us is that, and the pro is that we play the character, but they're playing the game.
yeah,
So yeah.
I don't know. Potemkin, like if you watch it, Fab's Potemkin, it's easily S tier. His pressure is super good, but I'm gonna say for the average player, Potemkin's gonna be a punching bag, but he's not C tier. He's like high B. If you're playing Potemkin, you're probably gonna get hit a lot before you even get a Potemkin buster off or even decent damage.
But 2 buster equals 1 full health bar.
Yep.
So, well.
Yeah. If you are above floor 6 on Potemkin, I would say you're A tier. The Potemkins that I played against, even on floor 7, they like you can bait out the heat knuckle on Potemkin and it can be blocked midair. It's not like a foolproof command grab. So I think he's high B tier, only because when you have armor on slide head and hammerfall, you actually have to time it to get anything out of it. There's no like, because even when they're staggered and fall down, on wake up they're gonna DP and hit you, and even if you block, your go-to combo is gonna be 2H into heat knuckle, or heat knuckle and then RC and then carry to corner.
I miss you, but I made back
A lot of
But-
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that since he got poise or armor, I mean, he's pretty good against spammers, especially in low floor level, because not all of the characters got multiple hits on most of their moves. So you can just spam one of the poise option and then break them.
I think most Potemkins are bad at covering up their buster.
True.
Like they will go for a buster whiff and then get absolutely punished. At least from what I try to do, if I miss the buster, I will try and RC, and if I can't RC, I will burst mid combo on when I'm getting punished, so then I can get corner pressure again, and then I won't go for another Potemkin buster unless they're just being super committal on the block.
Well, thank you for telling me this.
Yeah, no,
Now
I
know
mean,
how to be
I mean,
under
it's a
first.
tier list, is being honest, but yeah, I think B is good for Potemkin. He's not a bad character at all. It's just people how they utilize him. I think Faust is kind of bad. He feels good to use, but he's just not good.
True. And well, I mean, but he is still like a pain to play against. But it's because he has so many options, maybe not all of them are useful, but still, you have to keep track of what he's putting on the screen in order to not, get a random hit out of like his mystery box or whatever.
Nage and Apologing Man are really good Fausts, but it's because they love the character that much that they're going to be good. He's going to be S tier in their hands. Most people, like a floor 10 Faust literally dogged me because he got 2 comets or 2 asteroids in one round. Comets hurt so much, and then after that, like you're really wary of what's on the screen. But if you block his thrust, like where he charges his scalpel at you,
Right.
you can just run him down.
True.
And you can punish Mix, that tornado move. It's a wrap for him. Like if you have a character with enough damage, it's over.
True.
I think he needs a buff on his random items, like Trumpet, or Trumpet shouldn't be able to be picked up by other characters because it already throws it away from him, and he has to go chase it. But then the other character can just grab it and then use it against him, and it's just not good for him.
But you can use that as a bait though.
You could use it as a bait, but then most of the time, Faust's frame data in his disjointed hurt box is gonna hurt him anyways. It's not.
True.
It's not looking too good. I think you can punish thrust too, like with the 6p, depending on how low your character is. I don't know. His range is really nice though, but I don't think it's good enough to justify it. Milia?
Well, I think she's like Chip, but a bit less overwhelming.
Yeah. I think she's more aerial focused though. She has 2 air dashes, Mirage.
Oh, 3.
3?
I think so. I mean, one of her special moves, you know, like when she bounces off from a rose, that's also air dash.
I'm gonna put her in. Lord Knight uses Milia really well.
I know, but he also said that she's very hard to learn, and I think a beginner to Guilty Gear will be better off with playing Chip than Milia, although they're kind of the same type.
Milia is like a tankier Chip with a little bit more damage but harder to play.
Right.
She's safe on block if spaced correctly. But Chip doesn't need to space fully correctly just because his frame data is so good.
Right.
But her mix-up is better than Chip's, 100%. She can phase through people, and Chip can do that with Alpha Blade, but it has a longer startup and end.
True.
I'm gonna put her in B tier.
And her aerial combos are kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
If we want to just like start to learn her,
and
that's why I dropped her.
Yeah, a lot of people also don't know how to air throw. So if you get caught up in a Milia combo, you're basically dead. If you don't stop her before she even gets going, you're probably dead in the air. I don't know. Some of her moves are a little bit slower, but like her 6p is not that good. Kai's 6p is good. I think if she was to go against someone like Ramlethal, she would probably lose really hard. It's already hard to get Ramlethal to combo because she's just gonna air slash you. But like if you went against an Axel, I think it would be either or. If Axel gets the zoning potential first, it's over.
Oh, but she's very mobile in air, so if she can make Axel with on an anti-air, then she can probably get him pretty easily.
That's true.
So
Zato is my main, but he's not nearly as strong as Mei. I'm gonna put I want to say low A tier at the least.
I mean, yeah, because although he might be hard to learn, but he's very rewarding. I mean, it's a 2v1 situation the whole time, so it's sort of unfair.
Yeah, but like if you kill Eddie, Zato is immediately the worst character in the game. For an average Zato, I will say B tier. And I'll say higher than Milia, because you can spam Eddie and still get away with it. Where Milia, you kind of have to have finesse with your moves.
True. And
Um,
what I noticed is that since he has a lot of pressure and potential on the enemy, like if you match against Zato, you have to do a lot of aerial moves.
yeah.
Otherwise, if you're on the ground the whole time, the spike is gonna catch you, and you're just gonna get pressured into the corner.
When I fought, going up from floor 4, I fought about 5 Zatos, and a lot of them love to spam leap, like or frog. And besides that, they don't know how to do block strings, combo enders. They don't know how to fill it up. I think for anyone above floor 9, I think Zato is easily A+, just because he locks down a lot of options, but you can't do that until you learn how to negative edge.
Right.
Interpose is broken too, but he only has it for like 2 seconds. Ram, I think she's stronger than Mei.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. She's S tier because of her range and disjointed hitboxes.
And skill. The skill floor on her is, I think, it's less than it's lower than Mei's. Because Mei, you have to at least learn charge. I mean, her heavy slash will get pretty far, but still, you have to learn charge in order to get some potential out of her. But for Mei, in usual game, you only have to learn slash into heavy slash. And once they're in a corner, the corner combos of Mei are pretty, like, you have a lot of freedom into mixing moves. So it's not that hard, and you can probably figure out a wall break combo pretty easily just by your own. You don't even have to watch guide on it. You just have to know when to incorporate the like when to shoot your sword to when you're out of range on other attacks to continue the combo. However, that is not very hard.
Yeah. Ram can easily punish someone that with an aerial attack with just throwing her sword in the corner and get a full wall break combo. Her disjointed hitboxes are even better than Mei's. Like, it's a whole damn sword. I don't know how you can dodge that.
And her, she can do a mid-screen combo with ease, like without meter, and just gonna bring you all the way to a corner with wall break.
Honestly,
so yeah,
I think most of Ram's meter usage is on her reversal super. Like,
true, yeah.
Mortal Bato, its range is deceptive and it hurts like a lot. It makes no sense.
Right.
Her other super is good. I mean, it's just not used as much because it's not as applicable.
Right, but you can if you're planning to spend 2 meters, you can use the other laser gun super and then purple cancel, and then you can actually like move freely while the super is going on.
That's so dumb.
So you can go for a mix. I mean, it's expected if you want to spend 2 meters on her.
Leo. Honestly, I think he's just A tier. You can mix up so fast and just go gorilla.
Yeah, he's the gorilla.
Yeah, he's a gorilla. I think he's just better than Axel because you don't need to calculate as much.
True.
You can mix up with the heavy slash, quarter circle forward, and then if people don't learn that during the matchup, if they don't punish you during that match, you're probably going to win.
Yeah, because he has a lot of options to go in, and once he becomes very close to you, you're probably not gonna block out the mix up.
Yeah, and then he goes into back turn stance, and then that's like his slash is an insane startup. His heavy slash is an overhead that hurts, and it doesn't wall bounce, it ground bounces you into another combo, and he has a command grab, quarter circle back kick.
Wow.
And it hurts.
Okay.
Yeah. Then he has the dust, which is the parry, and then his kick and punch you don't see as much, but it's if you're not blocking low, it will hit, and then you can just hit confirm. I don't know. In his regular grabs, put him in back turn stance, so as soon as that happens, you're already on the ground. If you don't DP out, you're screwed. But a good Leo will probably put a little bit of distance so he doesn't get DP'd. Oh yeah, and his back turn stance projectile super. It's busted. I hate it. Yeah. What about Nago?
I mean, he's so strong that the dev had to restrain him with the vampire mode. So, yeah.
I think a good Nago player will easily make this guy look S tier. He has a lot of options, but if you overuse him, you're gonna go into Blood Rage mode and lose all your health.
Yeah, but you know what's neutral game with Nago? Like, what is that?
Neutral game Nago is just spamming slash and heavy slash.
Yeah, like I mean, how do you even get there?
Man, all of his moves have noticeable ending lag, but the problem is once he gets a few bars or 2 bars of blood, the ending lag gets negligible. I'll put him in A tier. I think he's harder to use than Axel, but once he gets in, it's horrible. His teleport's actually really annoying. Teleport into command grab. He can go full gorilla.
Yep.
For like 10 seconds, and then if those 10 seconds aren't over, the block string will probably end with another command grab or a regular grab. And he's already cranked your risk bar so high.
True.
Alright, why don't you talk about your main? I'm probably gonna put her in A tier.
S tier.
S
Well,
tier.
Well, high A at least.
High A.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, she's the Master Yi of Guilty Gear. Like, once she gets in, I mean, she doesn't need to block anymore. Like, that button is useless to her. I mean, since like, not most, but probably majority of her moves are plus. And even if it's not plus, the block stun is probably gonna, forgive that. So, and her dash is so insane, even though she doesn't have, a long run as other characters. Still, just spam dash. You can spam it 2 times, and you can probably get more than past half the screen already.
Her Fox
side,
is
so.
unique, but I think it's good for baiting out people. It's just different.
True.
This tier list is looking a lot different from other people's, but I mean, it's just our own, so it's kind of funny.
I mean, yeah, it's our preference. It's not
I think Anji, he's honestly not all that bad.
Well, you good hand, but
Yeah, I mean, a decent Anji will mix up their options from Fujin.
Right.
And then if they're smart, they're not always going to use Fujin as their first option, so they might just... He's better than Faust. I'm gonna put him on super low B, just because he can spam throws.
True.
Because once he gets in and throws you, it's just really annoying. It's not impossible to get out like other characters, it's just extremely annoying. You'll probably rage into most of his mix-ups. You'll rage into most of the mix-ups and get screwed up because you got mad.
True.
He's beginner friendly. I just think if you spam to win, it will work as him. I think Ino... I don't know. Ino's an honest character. She's not bad.
B. Yes. Because, well...
How, in between who?
Just put it behind Anji, honestly.
Alright.
Well, I mean, he counters her, but it's not the reason. But still, well, her Gatlin system kind of messed up because, well, her ground combos basically doesn't use it that much. Like, for example, like the stroke the tree. You go in, stroke the tree, and then you do the 6 heavy slash. That doesn't Gatlin. You have to move a little bit even, because the opponent's gonna be knocked back. So if you wanna hit them with your first hit of your 6 heavy slash, you have to actually move forward a little bit. And that timing, like if you're new to the fighting game, those like positionings are pretty annoying because you're not. I mean, you're already getting overwhelmed by everything else, and keeping up the rhythm of is very annoying to get used to. And also her chemical love, for example, I think Nago only has 2 moves that she can punish with chemical love, and everything else he can duck under it. So the hitbox of that, I think that need adjustment. And also the Zathos, like how you stick the hand from the ground.
Yeah, you can easily
That
dodge.
thing. Yeah, you can dodge that thing. So if I do chemical love right like after the game starts, you can just do that and duck under it, which doesn't make sense because you're basically Zato's standing straight. How is he dodging it? I just don't get it.
I think
So,
Ino.
yeah.
What's annoying about Ino is that her pressure is unorthodox. So as soon as she gets in, it's hard to defend against someone that moves strange. Because when I was playing against your Ino, the double stroke combo really screwed me up. Like,
True, but still, I mean, it's not a Gatling system. It's not a Gatling system,
Yeah.
right? So like, you can break out of it with like one of the fast attack. If you kick, you can probably get out of it with most of her moves. Especially the stroke the tree and then go into the 6 heavy slash. I mean, if you recover fast enough, you can probably just like 5p or just kick, and
Yeah.
I will get interrupted. And also the mix up, it's not a suck out either. I have to like dash, slash, and then I have to physically and I probably have to dash again for another aerial, or crouch. And at the time when I'm doing that, you can just spam the button, and then you can probably get out of the combo.
I think she's also really susceptible to 6p. Like, her air dash is only going to allow her to do aerials, or not even air dash, her regular dash. Zanto's 6p is absolute dookie. Comes out slow, super punishable, and still manages to hit Ino like 50%. Kai's 6p is super good. So if you go up against a character like Soul, Ramlethal, Mei, or Chip, their 6p will almost always connect. Like, if the opponent is already looking for your regular dash and you're committed to an aerial attack, they're gonna 6p you.
And to make the matter even worse, a lot of player plays her with one hand, so it's very easy to take advantage of that. So yeah,
100%, that's you.
Wait a minute.
No, I mean, I think this tier list as a whole is pretty accurate. I would say past floor 8, this will start losing it because the people with their dedicated mains will start shining. Soul mains, I think, will still remain at the top statistically just because of the damage and pressure.
Yes. I mean, the numbers are just out there.
Yeah,
you
the numbers
you can beat the numbers.
Yeah, like if every character was played perfectly at the best level possible, Soul would still win. And if there was human error, even with a little bit, Chip would win because his frame data is arguably the best. If you can't get a hit in, you're not gonna win. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think we might make an updated one when Gold Lewis comes out, but that'll probably be taking a week because we don't know when he's gonna be released. But as you can see, no bias even with my main, because he's kind of dookie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Even with my main.
Yeah, like it's glaring weaknesses. You know when your character is garbage, but you just gotta accept it.
Yes.
But yeah, I think like all the background footage is gonna be us screwing around and fighting. But yeah,
Right.
thanks for watching.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. It's a garbage video, I know. But my good friend Grando made the music that you heard in the back. So I will link his channel in the description, and at the end, go and check him out. He makes amazing music. Again, thanks for watching. I'll have better content next time.